The word human doesn't mean what you think. It actually meant something closer to earthling. Let's break it down. The word human might feel simple, but it actually comes from a long chain of languages, stretching all the way back to ancient times. It starts with Latin. In Latin, the word humanus meant of man, or belonging to people. It described things that were civilized, kind, and cultured, basically, what it meant to act like a person. But where did that word come from? Humanus comes from another Latin word, homo, and homo simply meant man or person. You might recognize it from the scientific name for modern humans, Homo sapiens. So now we have a clue. The "hu" in human is actually connected to homo, but it goes even deeper. The word homo comes from an even older root in a language called Proto-Indo-European. This is a reconstructed ancient language that many modern languages come from, including English, Spanish, and Hindi. In Proto-Indo-European, there was a root word that sounded something like dwam or gom. And this word had a very interesting meaning. It meant earth or ground. So, in a strange but fascinating way, the original idea behind human was earthling, someone from the ground, someone connected to the soil. That same root also shows up in other words. For example, the word humble comes from Latin humilis, which also means low or close to the ground. So when you hear humble, you're actually hearing a word that shares the same ancient idea as human, being grounded. Now let's circle back to the "hu" part. The "hu" sound didn't originally exist as "hue," the way we say it today. Over time, as languages evolved from Proto-Indo-European to Latin, then to Old French, and finally into English, sounds shifted. Letters changed, pronunciation softened or hardened, and homo gradually transformed into human. So the "hu" we say today is really just a modern version of a much older sound that's been reshaped over thousands of years. Languages are kind of like living creatures. They evolve, adapt, and mutate over time, and words carry fossils of their past hidden inside them. So when you say human, you're actually speaking a word that connects you to ancient people who thought of themselves as beings of the earth. Not machines, not separate from nature, but something that came from the ground itself. It's a quiet reminder built right into the word. We didn't just appear out of nowhere. We come from the earth. And in a way, the word human never forgot that.